Welcome to New Wheel of Music. I am one of your hosts, Chris.
I am Steve. Can you sit back a little bit? Your chin's getting cut off. There you go.
We are on episode
10?
10. No, 11.
Yeah, 11, you're right.
Episode 11. We are almost done with.
After the fiery Quadrophenia debate,
I wouldn't say it's that fiery.
I told you to F off multiple times. So yeah, it's a little fiery. That's fine. It's passion. Music is about passion.
Yeah, but we have 2 albums left on this volume.
And they are, let's get to the wheel.
Woo!
Pearl
They
Jam's
are
debut album, 10, and Elliott Smith, Blue Moon.
New Moon.
New Moon. I always might say blue because the cover
Yeah,
is
no, I
blue and
get it.
stuff, so. Alright, so we're going to shuffle these two because it matters. And then let us spin. Oh, that rhymed.
What's it going to be? It's a 50-50 chance.
Well, I know what we're hoping for. And we got
We're
what we
going to
hope
get.
for.
Yeah, this actually kind of works out perfectly for the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, so we will tell you exactly what's going on with, you know, with the next show. Next
Are
two
we going to
shows.
just say it now?
No, we'll wait till the end. Make them wait.
Oh, okay.
But what do you know anything about Pearl Jam?
I feel like I do, but I just can't think of anything right now.
Do
I
you
feel
know
like
who
I've
Eddie Vedder is?
no,
Okay,
but
well
I
he's
feel like I've definitely heard this album. I feel like, especially since it's their most a lot of their most streamed songs ever. I think out of their top 5 most popular, 4 of them are off this album.
well according to that awesome chart, that awesome website you showed us.
Oh, album of the year.
Yeah, Pearl Jam's 10 critic score is 80. That's based on 8 reviews. Um,
Which are All Music, like Rolling Stone, those types of
yeah,
critics.
and the user score is 83, which I thought was a little bit low.
But they have it listed as a must-hear album, so
Yeah, wow. Entertainment Weekly gave it a 67. Do you want to hear what they
interesting.
said, or do you not want to be
Uh,
tainted? I'll give you a 100%, and then the lowest. How's that? You want to
what?
play? I'll give
What?
you the highest rated review and then lowest.
I have it up here.
Oh, I was gonna read it so because people at home do not have it up.
Oh, okay.
Like many of Seattle's, this is the 67 from Entertainment Weekly. Like many of its Seattle cohorts, Pearl Jam also flail about in search of a groove in a song. Occasionally, as in the single Alive, they find both. More often, they lose themselves in a sound that only goes to show that just about anything can be harnessed and packaged.
I
That's,
would
that's harsh.
I would like to read one of these user reviews.
A user
Is that
review? Okay.
I'm not gonna read the whole thing. It's making me laugh. It's the second most popular user review. They gave it an 81, and they open the review with "Every time I hear this, I just think of Jesus skateboarding," and that kind of makes me a little excited.
Okay.
That was really it. It was just um solid, quite inconsistent, is what this person said. Or blah, blah, blah. It's solid, quite consistent, but also overrated.
Hmm. Interesting.
Um, yeah. This guy said riffs, shapes, and vocals so fun that you'll almost forget about the Oedipus subplot.
Okay.
I don't know what any of this means, so uh this one says Pearl Man from Pearl Jam, Hair Dare Mare, Jesus on skateboard.
This is
So
this is one of my friend's favorite um musicians is Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam.
that's funny because this user review says Eddie Vedder is an overrated vocalist.
Also, you won't even born when this started
I
happening.
was not.
He was sick of Ticketmaster charging so many fees and stuff. So they are the first band to try to use their own ticketing system. When they toured, I think with their second or third album, it failed miserably. They
That's
they
why
couldn't get it to work.
I like to use Game Time. They're much better than Ticketmaster. Please sponsor us.
Um,
Um, I like this one. I like this last review just because it's a lot of the albums we've listened to. Pearl Jam, either you like them or you dislike them. Just like their lead singer, you either like his vocal style or you hate it. So
I think uh, I think we like the unique singers, you and I.
sometimes it depends. Like you didn't like the people never hear, but you didn't really like the guy on Sport for Modern Baseball. But
No,
you also didn't like I'm Jake Hill, but it's also growing on you. So
yeah,
this dude said it's a part of his 1001 albums you must hear before you die. It's number 967.
yeah, I can see that. That's a book I was looking to buy.
Is that an actual thing?
Yeah, it's like the 1001 movies to see before you die,
Yeah. So
which
sure you and Flo did.
did one episode, and that was it. Because
I keep seeing
no one wants
oh
to do the stuff I want to do.
I keep seeing a lot of skateboarding Jesus, and I feel like there's a lyric about skateboarding Jesus, and now I'm
I'm
excited.
trying to remember, but I really don't remember. They are known though. You when they hold a concert on Halloween, they never play their song. They always play like an album they like. So in the past, guess what album they played?
But
We just listened to it.
who?
They played the full Quadrophenia album at one of the concerts. So,
Oh, apparently you don't know this, but there was this game Skate 3, and you can make custom characters, and this dude made a character that looked like Jesus, and he made a video of him skating around as Jesus to Pearl Jam's Even Flow. So
okay,
that is what is being talked about.
referenced.
Yeah.
Got
Now I'm
ya.
on eBay with a bunch of skateboards of pictures of Jesus Christ. This one's $600. It's signed by the Jesus Christ. It says.
Nice. All right. Yeah, they played Whip It. They played a bunch of different songs, different albums on Halloween, which is kind of cool. I like that.
All right.
Um, okay.
I'm excited for this.
You're excited for it.
Yeah. I like when somebody tells me an album, you're either gonna absolutely love it or absolutely hate it. I'm very curious.
Okay. I have so there's 11 albums. I have just over 50%. So I have 6 songs liked on this album.
Okay.
I predict you will have 5.
5.
Yes. But I think the other ones you'll like, but not just won't add them. If that makes sense.
Okay. I also
This
have the back of the vinyl here, so we'll know sides.
isn't it after Black, right?
Jeremy.
Jeremy. Okay. Um. Okay.
I
Explicit
read sorry. Yeah.
explicit lyrics. I try to edit them out as best as I can, but we will also try not to swear on this one. What are you gonna say?
Well, I was reading the back of the vinyl and it said produced by Pearl Jam and Rick Parshar. And I read that as the dude from Pawn Stars, Rick, whatever his name is. I got really confused for a second.
It's not that, Rick.
I know it's not. You know how awesome that would be.
It'll be a once in a lifetime thing. Once is the first song up on the album. Thank you.
I can't hear it.
I didn't play it
Oh,
yet.
there we go. You should play it.
Well, I can't hear it.
It's very quiet. I can hear it though. I hear the bongos.
Maybe it starts out quiet. It's been a while since I listened to the album.
This is just called 10.
Yeah.
first reaction, his voice is already kind of.
It's very gravelly.
You said this is their first album.
Yeah. See that I don't like. Like yeah.
Oh, if that's how he's gonna sound the entire time, this might be a miss for me.
Oh no.
It's an
I have
all right opener. Just I think I'd have to get used to his
is this
voice.
Atlantis more? Is this an Atlantis situation? Um,
Maybe.
you want to hear some accolades for this album before we go on?
Showa.
Guitar World in 2006 published 100 greatest guitar albums of all time. This was
Uh,
ranked 15. Rolling
okay.
Stone in 2013 did a 10 greatest debut album, and this is a reader's poll. This was number one. Uh,
Interesting.
500 greatest of all time for Rolling Stone. This was 209. Uh, and it's most of the albums of all time. It's pretty much in that mid level.
Hmm.
That's interesting. What do
Interesting.
you think of the like guitar and stuff? Is it more? Does
It's
it sound grungy to you, or more like rock?
definitely grungy, but like early grunge. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely in that middle ground of like early grunge, late grunge, if that makes sense. Like grunge was first finally finding its sound, but this is
Yeah.
still like they're trying to do the early type.
Okay. Yeah, they
Yeah,
were one of the first bands. So they were like them and Nirvana were like the big grunge. But they
interesting.
slowly turned into more like a classic rock type groove.
Hmm.
Um, all right. Next up is Even Flow. Is this the most streamed? It is.
I've heard this.
Yeah.
I've heard that opening though.
Not the whole song though.
I don't think so. I've heard that opening though. I've definitely heard this.
Yeah, I used to play it a lot, so it's a pretty popular song of theirs.
I don't know if I can't tell yet if I like his voice or not.
Yeah. Can you picture Jesus skating on a skateboard to this?
No, because I don't know the video. He's not.
Yeah.
Pronouncing his words.
He's a bit of a mumbler.
Yeah, and I think that's what's throwing me off.
A big influence of his is like Neil Young and Bob Dylan.
Okay.
So you can definitely hear it in his voice.
Yeah. It's not bad, it's definitely something I would have to get used to.
Yeah.
Which sucks because like I don't want that to take away from my like ratings and stuff.
I think you're enjoying it still though.
Oh, we didn't say. You did say how many you think I'd have like.
Yeah, I said 5.
The 5. It's not bad so far. It's just definitely something I need to like get used to, and it sucks because I feel like that takes away from my rating. Because then like we'll come back to the last episode, and I'll be like, oh, it's better now than it was. I know that's the point, but
Yeah.
of like having. Oh my god, the last song's 10 minutes. Sorry. That's the point of like I understand that's the point of the final like
Yeah.
recap episode or whatever, but I
I
think
mean, do we
I
even
think
spin the wheel next time? I guess we do.
yes, it'd be funny. I think it's I would keep listening. I would give it at least the first side, like at
Okay.
least until Jeremy.
Okay, I think you're gonna flip then,
Okay,
given the first
I at
side.
least give it to that.
But I think this song is gonna be one that you're gonna like coming up alive. This is a
Okay,
huge hit for them.
are they alive?
Yes, all the band members are alive and together still, original members, I believe.
Good for them.
Yeah, because they do like break up and do their own stuff, but they also they just released a new album.
Good for them. I think you're right. A lot of these songs I'm gonna teeter totter.
In the first album, I give some leeway to like the repeating of the yas and like the repeating of some lyrics.
They're finding their
Right,
flow.
the groove and the flow, or their even flow. Thank you.
I definitely like the guitar and the drums. I can't really get behind his voice. I think.
I think you will. I think you'll get used to it. And that's just, I don't understand because you like those mumble rappers. Like, is that what kind of Post Malone is? Or used to be?
Yeah, but I don't like a lot of his older stuff.
It's funny because I don't like Bob Dylan, but I like the way he does it.
Yeah.
So at least I can understand him a lot better than I can understand Bob Dylan half the time.
See, like, it's just, it goes on for so long.
Yeah.
Like, I get you can't just end it. Like, I get that. Don't get me wrong. Like, God damn.
You like a more tight song.
Sometimes it depends. Like, if they do it well, it's fine. It's just not like it's doing well. Personally, like, I'm sure we're gonna argue over this album too,
We'll see.
but it's
Why,
all right
why
so
go there now?
far. That's what I'm
Just
saying.
sit there
Why
and
go?
why go? This one's only
Would
3 minutes. Don't worry.
it is?
What
Would
gonna
you
say?
absolutely like throw a fit if I put another modern baseball album on here?
No. As long as you think I'm gonna like it.
See, that's the thing. I don't know what you're gonna like or not. I'm just putting albums on here because I think they're good.
To put them on, I'll see if they're good. I'm sure I'm gonna get to that point too where I like this album. No idea they're gonna like it. Let's listen to it though.
Yeah. He seems like he's just yelling to yell.
That's just the way he sings. He calms down like as he gets older. His voice becomes more softer, but still has that rasp.
Yeah.
There's a few too many white go homes at the end here.
Oh my god, okay. How many times are you gonna say why go home? Why?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
Like it was good up until that point. in
I
my
get it.
opinion.
I get it. I
I don't
understand
want
that.
to. I don't want to shit on the album because I shit on Quantifemia.
Eh,
But like, at some point, man, stop saying "come
he's in the
on."
groove though. You know what I mean? He's feeling it.
Just. I don't know what to say. I can't like. I can't comment on the song because it's just his voice is what's getting me. Like I get so
Interesting.
like you said, and some of the other things, I get so close to liking it, and then I really hone in on his voice, and I'm like, I can't do it. I the way okay, I
It
guess
might be a one. It might be a one and done band for you then. We'll see.
this is something I probably should have said in like the first two episodes, honestly. When music goes into my like, I'm thinking of, all right, is this something I'd want to like play in the car, like little loud, there's people in the car. Is this something I'd be like, oh, it's kind of embarrassing to listen to, you know what I mean? It's just
Oh, I
his
don't care about
voice
being
is
embarrassed.
not like that, but not like embarrassed like that, but like, oh my God, it's just the voice. It's just graining on me.
We have a
I just
long couple of tracks then.
it's like that dude I sent you on TikTok a long time ago who's trying to make his hands like sandpaper and he puts it really close to the mic and he rubs his hand on wood. That's what his voice sounds like
Mm.
to me. Really gross. Not
I
that
don't think
he's
it
a
sounds gross.
not like that. Like it's not awful. It's just I definitely need to get used to it.
It's not your kind of singing. That's all.
Which is weird because I have songs in here that are kind of in my playlist that
Exactly
are
like
kind of like
this.
this.
Exactly like this almost.
So I don't get why this is the one time I'm like, oh my God, what is this? You know what I mean?
I don't know either. That's why I put this on here because I thought it fits with some of your songs.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Black.
Like I really like the beat on this one, but
Mm.
his voice it's ruining it for me. You know what I
I
mean?
love his voice.
Like if he could sing more clear, I think I would enjoy it a lot more.
I remember listening to it the first time and I had a bit of a problem understanding the lyrics. But the more I listened to it, the more I heard, I got attuned to his singing.
Yeah. Aye, aye.
I think a lot of people feel like you with him, though. They're definitely a band that you either like or you don't. There's no like in
Yeah.
between. Even if you have an inkling of liking them, you get to really like them because then you just re-listen and get used.
Yeah. Well, that's like what it was with modern baseball for me at first. It's like, oh my God, this is their voice. There's like one song I liked and I listened to it a lot. It's like, it's growing on me.
Yeah.
It's like that type of deal. God, I'm already running out of albums.
You gotta stop blind picking.
All the albums I listen to are like just under half an hour. They're so short.
Don't worry, I'll make up for it.
Oh, I know.
And in all honesty, this is where I usually fast skip to the next song.
Oh my God. It's just kind of the fact that like the guitar is just repeating the same beat.
Yeah.
Only thing that's different is the drums, and even then it's like looping still.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
I have this is really annoying actually. I'm like,
I know, it's so good, and then like this.
all right, I'll be honest. I've added a couple songs to my like and taken them out. Like, there's just that one thing in the song that's just like, all right, I can't like this, and this is that for this song.
Yeah.
I was messing with it heavy at the beginning, like heavy.
Again, this is something I fast forward when it gets to that last paragraph.
See, I don't like doing that though. So when I like songs, I don't like skipping the end or something because the point of the song. Just, I don't know, man. I was really excited for this album. I thought I was really gonna like this.
I thought you were gonna like it too, to be honest. I thought you were gonna really dig a lot of it. But
I
my
get,
my only
uh,
my only worry was the voice, because he has a unique voice.
yeah. I'm interested in the next song. Um,
The next song's video is fudged up. We should watch it after.
Jeremy.
Get a reaction from it, because it won best video of the year that year.
Oh, I really don't know if I'm gonna make it through release. I don't know if I can make it through 10 straight minutes of this guy's voice.
I'm pretty sure a lot of it's instrumental, so.
I really want to like it on your behalf. Like, so I'm
No,
trying
you like
so
it or don't
hard
like
to
it.
like this album.
It's it's one of those albums where I know like his voice can be grating on people. I know it can.
Let's get into Jeremy because I
You don't want to be near Jeremy.
the dude from Phineas and Ferb, Candace's boyfriend.
This one I think you'll like, and this one I think you'll add.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I gotta get somewhere with these my top three.
At home, drawing pictures of mountaintops with him on top. Lemon yellow sun, arms raised in a beam. The dead lay in pools of maroon below. Daddy didn't give attention, oh, to the fact that mommy didn't care. King Jeremy the wicked, oh, ruled his world. Jeremy spoken, blessed Jeremy spoken, clearly I remember picking on the boy, seemed a harmless little fuck. But we unleashed the lion, gnashed his teeth and bit the recessed lady's breast. How could I forget? And he hit me with a surprise left. My jaw left hurting, ooh, dropped wide open, just like the day, oh, like the day I heard that he didn't give affection, no, and the boy was something that mommy wouldn't wear. King Jeremy the wicked.
Wicked.
I do like when he says it though. It sounds so. I like it. And you don't like Bruce Springsteen either, right? Because this
Never really
is no
listened
such.
to Bruce Springsteen. Bruce
You
Springsteen.
never listen to him?
I've only ever heard "Born in the USA." His, you know.
Because this is a little tinge of him too, the voice.
Okay.
because he has that gravelly type thing.
Yeah. Is the rest of the song just him saying Jeremy spoke in class today?
It's mostly instrumental with some vocalization.
I'm not flipping the album.
Oh man! All
Dude,
right.
he's getting back shots right now.
I think we probably should have stopped it because this is the whole album is him. And if you're not digging, if we're not digging any of it, then
the whole point of the album is to listen to the entire album.
Yeah, you're not gonna like the rest of the album. The best songs have already played pretty much. There's one or two on the other side that are really good, but
the best songs have been played.
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna listen to the entire thing. Like that's the
I have
point of the
one.
show.
I have one other liked on the on this side of things. On the
Do
other side.
you want me to tell you where I'm at with liking stuff right now?
Now I think you only have one or two, maybe two.
I think the issue is I think if I listened to this album more, I would probably like. If I'd heard his other stuff and I liked the other stuff, I'd probably like this album more. It's the fact I'm not used to his voice and I have to get used to it. But there's just so much that I'm like, almost every song has like a minute instrumental, and it doesn't need that long of instrumentals on almost every song.
See, I like the instrumentals.
He repeats a lot of the same verses
At the
over
end, yeah.
and over and over.
They don't know how to close a song out, it feels like.
It definitely feels like a first album. Don't get me wrong. I think for a first album, they had something going. Like they're clearly building something, like their own type of thing. And they're trying to find their footing. But for me personally, I don't like that in this album.
Okay.
But I would not flip. That's what I was trying to get to.
So not a fan of Jeremy. Got ya.
It went in my liked, and then it went out.
Let's play Oceans.
I'm sorry, but like,
I'm very sad.
I will be so honest with you. It went in my liked and went at my number one. And then he went to school. Jeremy went to school. He went to school. He went to school.
He's trying to get out of his head.
Is this also a concept album? Is
No.
that what you're going to say next?
No, that song is very much a song about something now.
Drugs? Abuse? So like every grunge song. Or every
He went to
grunge band.
school and talked in class today. The video couldn't be played after 8 p.m. on MTV. And came with a warning.
I'm not saying it's a bad song. It's just...
I think you are. I actually think you are saying it's a bad song.
It was so good until the very end. It was so good. Like, it's gonna be in my top 3. It's just... I feel bad now that I'm not liking this album.
I feel bad because you hate this guy.
I don't hate him. I just...
You do not like him. It's alright. You don't have to like him. There's gonna be albums I don't like.
There has been
I'm just like trying to find
albums
something I like. In my mind, this album started at like a low 4, high 3 for me.
My issue is he seems like one of those artists where I'd really have to like, if I'm gonna listen to his music, I have to listen to his music because I want to know what he's saying. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the time, I'm not in the mood for that. I want like background noise or like songs I can just yell, stuff like that. So I think this would be one of those things where like a lot of it doesn't go in my liked, but I would give the album another chance and like listen to it on my own time. You know what I mean?
I'm just dead inside. It's fine.
I like this song.
We talked over it all. That's why you
I know,
liked
but
it. You didn't have
I
to
like
listen
this
to it.
song. No, I like this song. I like the lyrics. It's a good song.
People sit on porches. I don't know what to say.
I feel really bad.
What the fuck is this world? Run into you didn't leave a message, at least I could have learned your voice one last time. Daily minefield, this could be my time by you.
I like that.
This is a good song. I said there are one or two on here I like. I liked. This is one of them.
I'm taken up by the middle.
How I feel with this album is I think how you're gonna feel with New Moon. Because I have some stories about New Moon. But that's the thing with music. It's subjective. Like, you like this album a lot.
Why are you defending yourself? It's fine. You don't have to like everything I like.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
I just know I'll never put Pearl Jam on if I'm driving again with you in the car.
I'm down to give it another shot, a different album. What they're like when they have their more like set in stone style. You know what I mean? Is this their set in stone style?
They like playing their instruments.
I understand that. But for almost 2 minutes, it's kind of crazy. You do have to admit that.
No, because I'm used to that. That's what old school rock was. They had long.
Well, see, that's
Hotel
the thing.
California had long breaks.
I guess that's true.
Like all the classic rock usually does. Some
But I
of the
don't listen
Beatles
to a lot
really.
of like classic rock, that's why I'm not used to it. Like this doesn't seem like he's singing it every time. Like it seems like he said yeah once and then they like copy paste. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Like,
I know what you're saying. But he definitely sang them each time.
yeah, I believe he is. I'm just saying it's seems very copy pasted. Not in a bad way. It's just at least he's able to like uh not hone his craft. What's it called? He's very consistent. He doesn't sound very different from each song. He has his sound on his first album. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which is good. It's hard to find your style and sound on your first album. So,
You know, it's often next to porches, gardens. Garden.
Did Jeremy go to the oceans, which have porches near him, and then tend to the garden?
No.
And then he went into a deep depression and released.
You're gonna hate this song.
Don't say that. You're setting me up for failure.
You already don't like them.
I have a couple songs liked. A few songs. Is this song in your liked?
Yes.
I mean, I like that song. I don't know what you're talking about. I think that's a good song. I don't know if it's because I don't know if it's because I'm getting used to his voice or not, but I thought that was a good song.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you're gonna like it. because there's so many instrumental breaks.
Yeah. If it works, it's fine, and it like worked in that song. I knew they were there, obviously, but I didn't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I knew they were there, but I couldn't like really tell they were there.
Right.
So
Okay. All right, just one more until the long one.
yeah,
This one's short. Well, it's short for them anyway.
good.
We're going deep. Not to him, not too deep, but just deep.
Deep.
A windowsill, Pondesair's maker, Pondesair's will to the street below. He does ain't nothing.
My question is, why does he do that with his voice? Like, he runs out of breath after like every line.
That's just what he likes.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's very unique. Like I like, if you really didn't like him, I would understand why.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh my god, how do you not like him? And his voice is somewhat unique.
Yeah. Like, I don't think this one's bad either.
Yeah.
It's just, once again, not my thing. You know what I mean? Unfortunately. I don't have any thoughts on that one. Not really.
Okay.
I think his voice is slowly growing. I'd say.
Interesting. And that one was good to you.
Better.
Okay. All right, you ready?
That I am.
Buckle
That
in.
I am. Release me from this album, please. If everything was like this, I would have liked it much more. His voice is much more bearable on a slower type of song for me.
Okay. Interesting.
I definitely think it's much more better in this type of song for me personally.
Not the faster heavy metal.
Yeah.
Type.
Now I see it as a 6-minute or 5-minute instrumental. Unless it's a secret track type of deal.
I don't know if it's a secret track. It might be.
Because like that's how it is on the end of Dookie. Where they still leave all that silence like you're listening to the CD or vinyl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I just hear silence now.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
While you're doing that, I like him much better in this type of slower song. Not acoustic, because I know the guitar is not acoustic, but that like slower type of guitar.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear music. I hear music. This is the beginning of the first song. This is the beginning of Once.
10 features a two-part track entitled Master Slave that both opens and closes the album.
So I am right. It
The
is the
first
beginning
one
of
begins
Once.
the album for Once, and then the second part closes the album after release.
Okay. Okay, I think that makes me like this song a little more because I like when albums are like a full circle.
It's entirely instrumental though.
That's fine. I think if it's for that purpose of bringing it full circle, I can get behind it. Like I will skip this instrumental every time when I listen to it, unless I forget the song is on. You know what I mean? Like I'm playing a game or something, and I zone out.
No, I get it. I got you. You alright?
Yeah, but I think we can talk over it. I think it was a very good last song, personally.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck to think anymore about you. I think you just got used to his voice
I think so also.
and stopped complaining.
Well,
I know. No,
complaining.
I know.
Don't make me
I
feel
know.
bad. I'm not gonna do the show anymore. All the
With one
instrumentals
album
going
left.
on. What do you think I have liked? Like what
I don't fucking
amount?
know anymore.
What amount? Just give me a number. You originally said 5.
I'm gonna stay with 5.
4.
Okay.
I have Even Flow. Oceans.
Even Flow, Oceans, okay.
Garden.
Okay.
And Release.
Wow. Not Alive or
I think if I was
Once
I think if I re-listened to it
or Journey.
now that I'm getting used to his voice, well, we'll get to that song. But when I used to his voice, I think I will like it more as a re-listen. You know what I mean?
Would you be up for watching the video
Not today.
for Once? Me
No.
for Jeremy.
No, not right now.
Well, if we're gonna do it, now's the time to do it.
We're not
going
gonna do it now.
Okay. Alright, so what are your 3 songs you want to add then?
Well, my number 3 is Release.
Okay.
My number 2 is Jeremy because I think as it is a good song, but it's just not something I would want to come up in my liked.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then my number 1 is Even Flow.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm not gonna
Are you
fight.
sure?
Yeah, that's fine.
What was your top 3?
It is Alive,
Okay.
Even Flow, and Jeremy.
Okay. I feel like you are heavily disappointed.
I'm a little disappointed. I thought you really like it a lot more than you did. That's all.
I have this album at a solid 3, I think. I definitely don't think it's a 2.
Well, let me transition over
Oops,
there.
sorry.
First.
Sorry.
Wait, what's the horse song for you then?
I really don't know. Because I don't think any of them are like a bad enough song to be horse song.
Okay, no horse song. Album stamped, no horse song. Got ya.
I think it's a solid 3.
All right,
But I can see why you would argue for a 4 if that's what you want to argue.
I mean, it is one of the best debut albums, but
you can argue for it.
If we put it in a 3, I would put it before Linkin Park.
So you would put it high 3 or low 4.
Yeah.
Because if I'm gonna put in a 4, I personally don't think it's better than Dexter. I know you do.
Well, Dexter only has 6 songs. That's my thing.
That's the issue of this having that EP even in this list.
Yeah. But as what it is, it's a solid.
I'm fine with it being like a high 3, a super high 3.
Okay. We could
As
change.
as,
we have one more album to listen to before we change it. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's our ranking right now.
It's gonna be a bad episode. You're so disappointed. You're so excited.
I was super excited. I really thought you were gonna dig it, but you didn't. So nothing I can do about that. What can you do? You just didn't like it. until you listen to it in your car, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I kind of like it. Like another
Well,
album on here.
that's the point of music.
No, I know.
You listen to it multiple times, you form opinions.
And we hope you listen to this multiple times.
Do we want to bring up the plot for the next episode?
Well, the next episode is going to be album one of.
We're splitting the next album into two episodes. First one is going to be the entire first vinyl, and the second one is going to be the second half of the vinyl, and then it's going to be like our
Wrap up.
Yeah, we're going to wrap up the first volume.
We're going to rethink the list, the rankings. And
maybe
then we'll
change some, maybe not.
And we will debut our wheel. So we have a couple of weeks. Well, maybe honestly, probably just this week to pick albums. So.
Well, I have my 6, baby. Almost.
Mine are all over the place right now, so I have to see. Cause I want to throw some different kind of albums in there, and I have to make sure they're on Spotify or somewhere we can listen to them together. Because Garth Brooks is not on Spotify. I think he is Amazon Music exclusive. Which
Good for him. Spotify kind of
interesting.
messes up their artists, messes over their artists sometimes, but
which makes sense because when Flo and I went to go see him for cheap, I can't believe how cheap we got for good seats. His opening was like, Alexa, play Garth Brooks, and it showed like him driving through Boston, and the Alexa voice coming on, and then he came up.
So they pay him the big bucks.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Alexa, stop.
Is she playing Garth
It's kind of
Brooks?
cool opening. Yeah. It's kind of a cool opening. So, all right. Yeah. So, rock on, I guess.
Rock on.
Just not to Pearl Jam, Chris.
Making me feel bad.
No, rock on.
Rock on.